Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I am Mitch English, and this is Daily Flash, everybody. Today's trends, tomorrow's talk. Glad to have you.
Yes.
Glad to be here. Glad to have you with us. The biggest part of our show, James Alexander. He's our social media dude. What's shaking, brother?
Yes. Hey, man, I got a great question of the day for you. So here it is. If you could master any talent, what would it be? And for me, I'm going to say, since I'm a man, know what a woman wants, because, you know, they expect us to be psychics and, you know, whatever. But, hey, Matt, tell them where they can go and leave comments, especially if they want to get at me. All the ladies, you know, they got something
please
to
send
say.
your comments directly to flash@dailyflashshow.com. Address them to James Alexander. Send pictures if you want. You can also like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff on our socials. My talent would be guitar. I always wanted to be good at it,
guitar.
and I just never had
That's a good one, guitar,
My dad
yeah.
tried, and I just didn't have the dedication as a kid. I wanted to be an NBA player, and that worked out well. So
Once you realize like your limits, like I was like, I'll never play basketball because I'm too short to
skateboard
do
for
it,
me.
but
I was like, this isn't gonna happen.
I would love to be able to just go up and talk to people. Y'all know it's the hardest thing in the world for me to like go up to a stranger and talk and just where they, because I like, if I just met you, I go, she doesn't care anything about what I'm saying. Like, I don't have that confidence enough to, like, I can keep a conversation
That
going.
surprises me.
But you put me in front of a crowd, man, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
What about yours?
Singing, I think it,
Oh,
it
yeah.
would be great to be able to belt out a tune, right?
Yeah.
I always wonder what it would be like to be on stage in front of a huge crowd of people and like just to be able to sing like lights out.
And people are there to hear a talent that you have.
Yes,
Whereas,
yes.
like, you know, like if you're a speaker, all you're doing is talking. But it's like that takes training. Well, everything you can do to get on stage takes training. But
Yes.
to be a performer like that,
I just think that would be so exciting.
Yeah.
Just for a night, you know, or one performance.
You should come out to one of our karaoke nights.
Oh, no.
Now, if you want to be a really good singer,
Yes.
it's called vodka,
Yeah.
right?
Makes you sound like Mick Jagger.
You sound whoever you're singing, you sound just like them.
Liquid
you think,
courage.
at least.
Yes,
I
of
don't know
course.
about them.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a good question, though. I
That's
want
a
to hear
really
that.
great question.
I'd like to hear some odd things, outside of like the things we talk about, general basis.
Playing the piano too, I think would be another kind of along Matt's lines
My-
of a musical instrument.
Yeah.
My mom made me take piano lessons. All the kids in the family, we have 5, and we all had to take piano lessons. I hated it, and I swear
Yep.
And then I met my best friend, who he's like, my parents did the same thing. He goes, but they told me to learn one popular song.
Yep.
If you learn one song and you go to a party, you know,
Yep.
and you start playing, everybody thinks you're
Yeah.
great, and you go, I'm done.
I'm done.
And
I'm out.
leave them one more, and then
Yeah.
they think this dude's a concert pianist. So if you could, and I think that's what comes down to it. Matt, maybe you have one, you wanted to play basketball, but you perfect yourself on doing a layup,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Or
I
something
can
like
hit
that.
a three-pointer. That's about my
three-pointer.
skill
Okay.
level.
Okay.
Dribbling and all that, I can't really do.
You would impress Shaq if
Yeah.
you ever, hey, Shaq, let me show you how it's
I
done.
can
Yeah.
hit a jumper. Other than that, nope.
You can hold your own.
And the person that taught me that was his book is Steve Martin. He said, learn as much as you can because you will use every single skill that you have
Sure.
again somewhere else in
Yeah.
your life. So I've done that. So
Yeah,
you and
piano.
I need to work on a song.
We do, and I can play Yankee Doodle Dandy on the piano.
Really?
That's it. Because I was the same thing.
Dun, dun, dun,
My
dun, dun,
my
dun.
parents made me take piano lessons, and I was just like for 6 months, and I wish I would have stuck with it. Right?
Now,
Oh,
right? And
yeah.
at the time, you're like, I hate this.
Yeah.
And the one song I can play is that one you do with your
Oh.
you know, on the Black Keys.
Yes.
Or just the Jaws song at the
Or
end
Jaws,
of the. And
Jaws.
everybody can do that one at the end of the keys.
Chopsticks is always a good one.
Chopsticks,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
okay,
good
yeah.
one.
All right, Jack.
Okay, a recent thread on Reddit asked, what's a current trend you refuse to take part in or you're tired of, okay? First one on their list, smartwatches, smart technology, anything that tracks your activity. And Mitch, I know you just got one of those new rings.
Yes,
what do you think?
My Aura ring. Actually,
Yeah.
I really love it. It's helped me out as far as my sleeping goes.
Okay.
I'm kind of, and that's the difference is I don't wear my watch when I sleep. This thing, my Aura ring, which by the way they're not paying me. By the way, Aura, you should send me a account because I'm a great proselyter for this. But it tells me how I'm sleeping. It'll remind me, hey, look, you haven't been sleeping well. You want to go ahead and start getting ready for bed. Also tells me to take a walk. You know, it just kind of gives me reminders.
Okay, so smartwatch technology, health, anything health tech. They're saying unless you have diabetes or some other condition that needs constant monitoring, the pressure of having to know what your heart rate is, when you should stand up, how much exercise, how many steps it puts an extra added pressure on you throughout your day. But I think it's actually good because when the watch says time to stand up, you've been sitting for too long. I kind of like that reminder.
Have you, and the ring will do it too, but have you noticed on an airplane, I noticed it because all around the same time, everybody looked at their watch and it said, please stand up. And I was with Liza, we were traveling. She goes, mine just went off. I don't know if it's like a quarter, maybe like we've been sitting for like an hour and after an hour, it might tell you.
That's what it usually is.
I started seeing people do
I think it's
that.
like 45 minutes to an hour. It says that you need to get up.
An activity. Okay, the next one on the list, here we go. Lip and face fillers, okay? This is one of those things where they're saying it's almost like a sign of wealth. If you've got too much filler in your face or too much lip filler, it's a trend that women continue to spend thousands of dollars on. What do you guys think of this look?
Are we supposed to go, oh, those are real?
I don't know, because I'm disturbed by them.
And
I mean,
the
I don't get it.
eyelashes,
And the
too.
fake eyelashes,
Like the ones, remember
That
for
are-
a while it was like spiders?
Yes.
I go, I see what you're doing. Am I supposed to think that's real?
Yeah.
You know?
Ryan Seacrest looked like he had him on Wheel of Fortune last night. That
It's
kind of freaked me
possible.
out. But he's definitely had.
They look kissable, but to me it'd be just like, you know, that's just too much.
Yeah.
You know, if we can pop that back up there, she looks like with glasses
Yeah.
off of the Muppets, the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're right. What is her name? I know
what I'm talking about, the
exactly what
blonde.
you're talking about. Yes. Okay. Next on the list, sports betting. I don't know about you guys, but I am over the constant sports betting commercials. I mean, and I know they're not going to stop. And obviously, with all these gambling scandals that have surfaced, my question is, what am I watching? Is it real, or are all these guys throwing these games?
I mean, a couple baseball players just got popped
That's
too.
the thing.
So I mean, and that's the thing that now
Yeah.
the leagues are having to address. It's like, yeah, but DraftKings sponsors your league, so how are
How
you
can you
gonna
not?
deter
Yeah.
them from doing it? It's really messed up.
And
I
the
think.
problem is, like, you can bet on anything. So you could throw any sort of game in any particular direction.
And when you say anything, it's like if it's a fumble on the first play of the third down or something
Yes.
like that could
Right,
happen, right?
exactly. And, you know, guys are bragging about, hey, I made $200. Yeah, but you spent $1,000 to make $200. Did
And you
know
got guys
that?
like, you know, betting on table tennis in Taiwan at 4 a.m. It's
Yes.
like, what are you doing?
He'll have a blue paddle, not a green one.
Yeah.
Okay, next up on the list, fast fashion. This is one that I think a lot of people need to face up to. This is, you know, you're buying off of the websites, the Asian websites that send you, you know, tons of stuff for $100, and it all ends up in the garbage.
And that doesn't last. It
Doesn't
falls
last.
apart. Yeah,
It's
I
awful.
fell victim of that for a while.
Yeah.
And then so I think the tariffs is what saved my bank account because
Yes.
I'm like, you know what, all right, this is junk, and I really don't need it, and it's cheap.
It's cheap.
And there's a reason that it's
Yeah,
cheap.
invest in something really nice that will last you a lifetime.
And that stuff from Temu, I don't know if y'all have ever ordered anything from it, but when it comes in, they get it. What they do in China is they'll get a trash bag and throw everything in the trash
It
bag, and then just
stinks.
duct tape it up.
Yep.
And then it shows up on your door, and it stinks.
Stinks.
And I'm to the point with the whole house.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Muppet band person was Janice, by the way.
Janice,
Janice,
thank you,
that's
buddy.
it,
That's who it
yes.
was.
Electric
Good call.
Mayhem.
All right, Mitch, I'm calling you out this next one, using Chat GPT
Okay.
for
All
every
right. Well,
single
Mitch and I are going to
task.
collect our things.
We're down.
Are you both using it for like everything now?
I'm starting to,
Okay.
and I don't like it because
Yes.
I think it's just like comedy, and I'll relate it to this, is that I thought I was funnier when I drank, right? And I think, well, I come up with all this great stuff, but I really wasn't. And the alcohol was what was funny. And just like this thing, I don't want to give too much of responsibilities to ChatGPT because then I'm reliant on it.
Yes.
You know, I know James, are you reliant on ChatGPT? I hear you back there.
No, I use DeepSeek. The other one that's free.
Oh.
So we got to pay for it. But I will say this though. So this leads me to believe you guys are very comfortable with AI choosing things for you and helping you live your life because there's a lot of artificial intelligence in everything we just talked about.
100%.
Except for the
yes.
lip filler.
Yes, you're right.
Except for the lip filler.
Yeah.
But I think it's, and by the way, easiest way to figure out, You'll get emails if there's long dashes, okay? Like if look in your email. If you see
Okay.
somebody with like long dashes that you can't do on your phone, on your keyboard,
Yeah.
it's it's a
ChatGPT.
little bit longer than normal. That's ChatGPT. Or they'll use those little emojicons before. Like if you ever if you see a lot of
Okay.
that, that's
I know
ChatGPT.
exactly.
As well as those dashes. Dashes are generally
If it doesn't look normal, it's not normal.
It's not normal.
and if it's in, no, you're right. And if it's from somebody that you don't talk like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Last one on the list,
I'm
real
sorry,
quickly.
you're
That's okay. Long, extremely long nails. I don't know about you guys, but these are ridiculous. I don't know how women do anything with these crazy long nails.
All right, let us know what you're tired of. Here is our brain flash question. Who was the first U.S. president to appear on television? We'll have that answer coming up right after this.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. Let's see if you got today's Brain Flash question right. Here's the question. Who was the first U.S. president to appear on television? All right,
I'd say
Eddie.
maybe what's his name?
JFK.
Franklin Roosevelt. Interesting. Oh, good old FDR.
FDR, yeah. So
very
there you
good.
go. Congratulations if you got that one right.
Absolutely. I always like to get your brain rocking and rolling,
Yes.
and the coffee does that for some folks as well. And it looks like Starbucks has just released its 2025 holiday merchandise, and it includes a limited edition Barista cup. All right.
Look at this.
Everybody's gonna be talking about it. Here it is. It's a 20-ounce clear beverage holder. It looks like a large honey bear wearing a green beanie. It's going to cost you $29.95. It's a novelty cup, and it's actually caused quite a commotion. A few shoppers have actually gone to blows trying to buy one, including a fight breaking out in Houston. Some were able to buy them on eBay before their official release. Now, if you purchase an online auction site, expected to pay about, get this, $100 to $1,000 for this
Can
thing.
you believe that? $1,000.
One of my friends, Tracy Forner, he lives up in Indiana, and he said he had to take his daughter almost to every single Starbucks along the way to find this thing. Like he was doing going, look at me.
Did they find it?
I saw it on social media, so I'm
okay.
certain. He said he stopped every single break on the highway.
Wow. I know.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know about this until we had the story, and now I kind of want one.
Now you know, they're cool. I would put
They're
honey
really
in it.
cute.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
They're neat. I like that.
But I can't believe that people are buying those online for $1,000. It's basically a giant plastic honey bear.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
And I guess with a straw on the top as well. It's smart marketing.
Oh,
$30. Not sure if I'd pay
fantastic.
$30 for one.
No, but I like the straw and the beanie. I don't know. I think it's really fun. But you know, it could be one of those things that you get and then it ends up taking up space in your cupboard for the rest
Exactly.
of the
It's kind of like those Coca-Cola
Yeah.
cups around Christmas time. I still have them.
Yes.
My mom, they collected them.
Yeah.
But you know, right now might actually be the perfect time to upgrade your tech and get a jump start on your holiday shopping. Tech expert Mark Saltzman, he joins us to share some of his favorites. Hey there, Mark. Let's start off. Where do we have and where do we need to do before we start shopping?
Yes, I'm excited to partner with Asus and Microsoft this season with some of the hottest gifts that made my list. But first, a tech tip. Great place to start. The clock has run out on Windows 10 support, and so it's imperative to upgrade to Windows 11 to eliminate major security risks and give you peace of mind. It's not just about protection though, but a smoother, faster system. With Windows 11, you can unlock modern benefits to help you with productivity and multitasking, as well as features that gamers will love. And there's also AI-powered experiences like Microsoft Copilot that can help you with anything from holiday planning to finding a gift for everyone.
All right, let's talk more about these gift ideas. You got something that are really folks looking for, very highly anticipated by gamers. What is it?
I do, yeah. Let's start off with handheld gaming and the highly anticipated, just released ROG Xbox Ally and the Ally X, both of which are portable powerhouses that blend a full PC with a console-like user experience. I love its vibrant 7-inch Full HD screen, comfortable Xbox-like controls, a long-lasting battery, and the option to dock these devices to play on your big screen. And you'll also want to check out the ROG Zephyrus G16. It's a powerful laptop that's also a looker, so there's no trade-offs, with a sleek premium aluminum body and customizable lighting to flex your style. It runs on Windows 11 for work, school, and play, and it's thin and light, so you can take it everywhere. And I want to mention, all of these include a 3-month subscription to PC Game Pass. Love that.
And what about those laptops? Which ones are on your radar this holiday?
Sure. Well, there's the AI-powered Asus ZenBook S16, a premium laptop with high performance, stunning aesthetics, as you can see, and portability as it's incredibly thin at less than a ½ inch, and built with Ceraluminum, an exclusive Asus material that's lightweight yet durable. Productivity is also supercharged by Microsoft Copilot, instantly accessible with a dedicated keyboard key. Another pick is the versatile and flexible Asus VivoBook 14 Flip, which has an incredible 360-degree hinge that lets you use it in multiple modes. And with Windows Hello, you simply glance at the infrared camera to securely unlock your device. The most impressive feature of this 14-inch OLED laptop, incredible battery life of up to 28 hours.
Sure, where can folks go if they want more info?
Thank you for having me. You can find everything I talked about here at asus.com. Happy holidays.
Thanks again for joining us. We'll make sure we post this information on our website at dailyflashshow.com.
All right, Mitch, thank you. There is something wicked happening in theaters, and it's for good.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
No good deed goes unpunished. That's my creed.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Elphaba. They're coming for you.
All right, in honor of the second installment of Wicked, we wanted to have a little fun. So we created, thank you by the way, Universals for our coffee mugs. We created a personality test that's going to tell you if you're Elphaba or Glenda in the new movie Wicked for Good. Andrea, we're going to find out which one you are real quick with this test that you can take on our website, dailyflashshow.com. First off, first question is, what is your ultimate power? Is it the power of popularity or the power of conviction? Take that test, pick that there.
Okay, got it.
Our next question is, how would you describe your signature style? Is it effervescent pink? Or would it be dramatically dark? You know, a very unique look.
Okay, got it.
Think about that. All right, our next question is, it's the last one, for all the broomsticks in Oz, what is your theme song? Is it popular, like a catchy, upbeat tune?
Yeah.
Or is it Defying Gravity, a powerful emotional anthem about breaking free?
Okay.
You got all those
Got
answers
it.
there.
Yeah.
Our website is calculating up, and the answer is... You're gonna have to wait, we've run out of time. But you can go to our website right now to see which Andrea is, to take your very own test. You're welcome to do so as well. Just go to dailyflashshow.com. You'll see it right there at the front page. Click that button, and yep, it'll take you right there to take the test, and then you can share it with all your friends to find out which you are.
Yes, it's easy. And there's a couple extra bonus questions for you, too, once you're there.
Very nice.
Yes.
dailyflashshow.com/which, or just go to the main website.
Welcome back to Daily Flash, and this is Preview Review. I'm Matt Doolittle, where we give you a sneak peek while we speak geek. And here to give us the 411 on holiday celebrations at the theme parks across the country is Matthew Miller with Innovated Studios. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, the holidays are a big deal for the theme parks. We know the big ones out there, but some of the smaller ones you wouldn't think of have some really good holiday celebrations. So let's start with SeaWorld, not just Orlando, but all over the country.
That's great. Not only is SeaWorld first on our list, they're first out of all the parks to start their Christmas celebration. So they've got some really great stuff. The fireworks show, you can have dinner with Santa Claus. That's really unique here, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You can meet him all around the nation, but you can have dinner at SeaWorld. It's pretty cool.
Have a nice intimate dinner with them, and it's not like they slap any Santa hats on any of the penguins or anything. So yeah, they have a really good celebration, and it's awesome, and they integrate a lot of their extra stuff out there. So the next one I want to talk about is something that is become a tradition. I know I go out there every year, and it's at the Gaylord Palms that are all over the country, and they have their ice celebration.
That's true, and this is one that people hear, but you don't really know what it is unless you go to it.
You just think you're putting on a parka and walking through and seeing some ice sculptures.
That's
really.
right, which, by the way, you need. It is 9 degrees inside this environment, and it is incredibly cold.
Yeah. But it's comfy in there.
That's true. There's ice that's over 2 stories tall, and there's 10 different scenes that you can walk through. This year celebrating Rudolph.
And I know they bring in the sculptors from China, so it's got this very international feel to it too, because they're craftsmen working on those.
Oh, absolutely. There are hundreds, thousands of people that work together to craft this overseas. They bring it back, they finish it here, do the install, and then we get to enjoy it for a few months.
That's awesome. I love that. And now somewhere that's near and dear to all of our hearts here, because we just love Dolly Parton. But Dollywood has one of the biggest Christmas celebrations around the country.
Absolutely. The Great Smoky Mountain Christmas celebration. It is hard to beat a Christmas with Dolly. She's got fireworks. She's got drones. It snows in Wildwood Grove.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it is incredible. You can go to Santa Claus's shop and meet him as well.
You know, I'd almost rather have dinner with Santa Dolly than full-on Santa. I feel like that would be a lot of fun there. And then another one that's kind of out in that part of the country, because we like to see them regionalized. We don't like them just, kind of stuck, to the coasts out there. Branson, Missouri has Silver Dollar City in Branson. Tell us about that one. And I love the name of the celebration they have out there.
Yeah, so the Old Timer Celebration, it is amazing. Now, a lot of people don't know this. That's actually a sister park to Dollywood.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You even gave me the info on that one.
Yeah, so they're ran by Hershen, great family organization there, strong Christian values. So when they go in on Christmas, they go all in. One big difference here compared to Dollywood, they're going to transport you back to the 1800s.
Oh, wow.
So there's an 1800s theme all throughout the park for this Christmas celebration.
It's an old-timey Christmas. I love these events. I love them when they have the little ones in little parts of the towns and everything like that, too. So I'm super stoked for all these events out there. What's your favorite one of all those?
Got to be Dolly.
Dolly.
Cannot beat Dolly.
Cannot beat Dolly. All right, Matt, where can we find you?
You can find us at innovativestudios.com and across all social platforms.
Awesome. Well, you know what? We're going to go hang out at ICE together, I think. Let's throw a parka on. Mitch, what do you got?
All right, well, Singles Day is the unofficial start to the holiday shopping season. So showing us all the hottest picks on everyone's list and how to score some incredible deals on AliExpress is our friend, and of course, lifestyle expert Joanne Butler. Hi there. Good morning, Joanne.
Mitch, good morning. Thanks for having me.
We love having you here. Tell us all about the AliExpress and really what they're up to.
Well, you know what? AliExpress is one of the biggest online retailers, just a ton of cool stuff and incredible deals. And they're kicking off Singles Day, which is the official shopping day of the year, as you said, with up to 90% off on tons of stuff. Plus, they're giving you the chance to shake and win from a $500,000 prize pool. You literally download the app and shake your phone 3 times a day for a chance to win things like PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, TVs, e-scooters, headphones. You can even win a $1,000 shopping credit. The sale is till November 19th, so get on at it. And they're really stepping it up this holiday season. They're also launching their Brand Plus channel, which gives shoppers access to premium international brands with official product authentication. So curated, easy to browse, quality brands, unbeatable value, all in one app. Another big game changer, shipping in as little as 2 days on a lot of things. So faster delivery than ever, perfect for last minute gifts or a little instant gratification for yourself.
I love that. Great stuff there. But let's talk about some of the hot gifts and maybe even the gift giving trends that we're seeing. What are you seeing?
Yeah, well, a lot of budget-minded gifting, that's the biggest trend this year. 57% are choosing functional, practical gifts. More than a third are splitting at least one gift with friends or family. For the beauty lover, the new Burberry Touch is the hot ticket fragrance, so you want to get your hands on that. It's $42.38 at AliExpress. This adorable makeup mirror is $29.62. It looks like a big gift, but you buy it on AliExpress, you share the cost. It feels like almost nothing. On the Brand Plus channel, this Boy Home retro game console, it's $33.22. The EcoFlow portable power station here, it's $175.44, which is a great deal. The electric scooter next to me, it's $132.78. I love this. These are also shake and win prizes. Functional wellness gifts. I love the treadmill here. Home design lover, artificial branches in a vase together, just $3.26. Just really unique, cool, thoughtful, practical gifts. That's why I love this site. And just the hugest selection, so there's something for everyone.
And
AliExpress.com.
Very good. That's where they want to go. Matter of fact, what we'll do, Joanne, is we'll post this interview on our website along with those links at dailyflashshow.com/.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash. Today's trends, tomorrow's top. Let's check in with our stations across the nation. Matt Doolittle, tell us all about it.
Yes, all across the nation, 219 affiliates across the country, including around the world on the armed forces and networks. We salute all of you out there. And today we are heading a little bit out into the Pacific Ocean to our friends at KTGM in Guam.
Guam!
Also known as the place where America says good morning. because it's the first time. It's the first place where a light hits an American property.
Interesting. So we're there in Guam. We're on KTGM, but we're also on the Armed Forces Network, as Matt had said as well. So, any of y'all been to Guam before?
No, I've not been to
Always
Guam.
wanted to check that place out.
Say you've been.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Please invite us. And I know there's a lot of military installations there. Okay, think about America. Think about where the best place to basically the most affordable city in America right now. So the magazine, The Economist. You don't have to pick the city, but where would you think? I know I'll ask you too, Maddie and James, if you can hear us. Where do you think? Like the South, Northeast, Northwest, West?
I would think Midwest, like
Midwest?
Iowa or, Tennessee or something
Okay,
like
around
that.
there. Where would we say, James, we'll go to you. Where do you think it's very
I would say
affordable?
somewhere in the Southwest, like Albuquerque, New Mexico, stuff like that.
That makes sense. And then Maddie, where would you?
I'm thinking somewhere like East Tennessee, somewhere around there, like your
Knoxville area?
Yeah, your Knoxville, that type of area.
Believe it or not, the Economist, they came out with something called the Carrie Bradshaw Index. Carrie Bradshaw, of course,
From Sex and the City.
From Sex and the City.
Carrie
So when you, here
The
was
CBI?
So yes, the CBI. So you saw her, and it's just like the TV show Friends, where they lived in these exotic houses in New York City. It's like, come on, really?
Right.
So anyway, The Economist came out and said the most affordable major city in America is Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita.
Get ready. For rent there, if you're for single people, by the way.
Okay,
So Sex
for
and the City is about
singles.
singles. As well. So if in Wichita, the average rent for a studio apartment, $585.
At the front door.
Get out.
Right? So in comparison,
$500?
up in New York City for a studio apartment, in studios where you walk in and you see your house.
The kitchen is there, and your closet, and the bathroom.
Up
all in
to
one.
$3,000, over $3,000. Now back to Wichita. If you just want to live there and live in a nice studio apartment, $23,400 is all you need to make. Which you think is not a whole lot.
No, that's not a lot. But you can manage a decent, comfortable lifestyle on that salary and live decently.
And again, if you want to live comfortably through that, other cities that did really well, Baton Rouge. Okay, Red Stick. That's what Baton Rouge means. Lincoln, Nebraska, Des Moines, and all these areas you were just talking about, as well as Akron, Ohio. And I'm sorry, I misspoke. New York City studios, average, at least right now, you can get it for the communist price of $3,000. I'm allowed to say that. There's no political.
No, not at all.
I watch these YouTube guys that go visit people in these small apartments in there, and it's just claustrophobic. Like, I don't know how you do it.
Like closets, right?
It is a closet. And like, where they sleep, their head is this far from the ceiling.
$3,000 a month.
And have y'all ever been to Wichita before?
Nope.
No,
What do you know about Wichita?
It is the birthplace of Pizza Hut. It's where they opened the first. Really? Yeah, but they're also known for a lot of their long bike paths. They got 100 miles of bike paths. They got 140 parks. So it's a lot of wide open space, and I could see that you can do a lot of recreational stuff there.
Now, I do know driving through Kansas is a cruise control state, much like Texas, where it's just going right through it straight.
Straight,
I mean, you're going
flat.
right through. So there's not a whole lot to be able to do there.
Yeah.
But if I saw this and I go, I'm a single guy, I'm in Wichita, for $500, almost just under $600, I can live pretty decent.
Yeah.
And so when you start looking at jobs and everything, or because now you can have a job and live in one city, get paid as if you lived in another. I think more and more people will do that sort of thing.
And they got high-end paying jobs there. I mean, it's a big place for aerospace and advanced manufacturing stuff. So I mean, they got a lot of aerospace engineers up there. They do pretty well. So
I think it gets to a point where it's quality of life. Like, what you can afford and what gives you quality of life.
And hopefully Mr. Big lives in that city too, if you're Carrie Bradshaw. So anyway, if you're in Wichita, we want to hear from you. What makes your city so great? We got more Flash coming up. We got today's Trends, tomorrow's Talk. We'll do some stream for the weekend.
Yes, we will. Stay with us. We're back right after. The holidays are here and the perfect gifts are lining up. Here's what's trending and a few smart tips for scoring the best picks.
Hey, it's Chris Byrne, the toy guy, with great toy ideas for the kids on your gift list this holiday season. The Lego Duplo interactive adventure train from the Lego Group comes to life with action bricks that activate lights and sounds. Super fun, 57 pieces for ages 2 and up at lego.com or the Lego store. The Dora Explore and Play Rainforest Casito brings the world of Dora to life. 7 action areas, 25 phrases in English and Spanish. Super fun from Spin Master. For creative kids, the Fisher-Price Laugh and Learn 4-in-1 activity table and easel is a busy board, an activity table, a drawing table, and an easel. Super fun for 6 months to 3 years. You're going to fall in love with, for real, Coco the Tumbling Panda. Not much more to say about it than it's all adorable. For Transformers, Transformers Cyber World is really big this year with Scorponok Strike Battle Set from Hasbro. Turns into a Scorpion, very customizable, can play with the 4-inch figures. Games are always important at the holiday time. This is Exploding Kittens, the board game from Exploding Kittens. Starts calm, turns into chaos as kids try to play and avoid the Exploding Kittens. 10th anniversary, love letter to their fans, really beautiful. And then finally, Connect 4 Frenzy. The whole idea is you're trying to bounce the coins into the board. 4 across wins. It's not as easy as it looks. So for pricing, more information, and more on these toys, come visit us at thetoyguy.com.
All right, moving along. Chef Andrew Zimmern and seafood expert Barton Seaver have teamed up for a new cookbook. Andrew and Barton join us now to talk about their new book and share some of the tips so we can really enjoy seafood the right way.
We were inspired to write the Blue Food Cookbook by our travels around the world, meeting all the people who are taking incredible product, blue foods, out of our oceans, rivers, lakes, streams, and ponds. The goal is to create a seafood Bible for the next few decades with 145 delicious, easy, affordable recipes that allow people to make seafood a more regular part of their diet and to cook it a few times more a week at home.
Blue food is a term that invites us to look anew at seafood, beyond just the ingredient on our plate, but to think about the larger context in which it exists and how we can use seafood intentionally to create positive public health, environmental, and economic outcomes. And the best part about this is we can do this deliciously.
If people would like more information about where to buy the book, obviously your local booksellers, Amazon.com, and more information at fedbyblue.org/cookbook.
Two military spouses have spent years navigating deployments and constant moves. Now they're sharing insider perks that make getaways easier for military families. Here's more.
For military families, taking time away can feel out of reach. Between deployments, constant relocations, and being away from family, the logistics and costs of travel can be overwhelming. Military spouses Jen and Kirst know this all too well and are sharing how the Armed Forces Vacation Club helps make it possible.
Travel for a military family is always a mountain to climb. Requesting and actually getting leave, planning around our family schedules, add in lodging, travel, and food costs. It's a lot to take in.
And it takes careful planning to be able to find what your military family needs. Space to spread out, a kitchen, a washer or dryer, and amenities for the kids. The Armed Forces Vacation Club is doing just that. They're making your budget work with your travel needs. For us, it means we can plan a trip knowing that the whole family will be comfortable without stretching our finances.
The Armed Forces Vacation Club offers free membership to active duty service members, veterans, retirees, and their families. Members can book condo-style resorts and find additional savings on hotels, cruises, and car rentals. Learn more at afvclub.com.
Still, so much more of today's trends, tomorrow's talk coming up right here on Daily Flash. And again, having a lot of fun on our website, dailyflashshow.com, where you can take which are you, either Ethelba or Glenda. Easy personality test. It's right there on our website.
Yeah, it's super fun. Yeah.
All kinds of other stuff on our site.
And we've also got streaming for the weekend coming up. We're going to tell you our picks for what you should be watching this weekend.
And I got to tell you, at least here in Florida, we had a cold snap come through. This is a perfect weekend to just be watching and binging films. We'll tell you which ones you should check out.
Hey there, Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good. Because today, I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org and donate if you can. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
You know that all those retailers out there are everywhere. They're now rolling back Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals earlier than ever. Tech expert Jennifer Jolly, she joins us with some top picks and insider tips.
Let's start with this affordable laptop that actually keeps up with modern life. It's the HP OmniBook 5 with the Snapdragon X Elite chip, one of the top picks of 2025 because it is shockingly fast, super quiet, but the battery life, get this, lasts up to 26 hours on a single charge. Thin, light, powerful enough to run AI tools like Copilot without breaking a sweat. Great pick for students, travelers, anyone who forgets their charger on the regular like me. No brainer, under $700. That's serious performance without a premium price tag. For the home office crowd or anyone who's printing school projects at midnight, the HP SmartTank 7602, total game changer. It comes with 2 years of ink right out of the box and uses built-in AI to clean up web pages and emails before printing so you don't waste any more ink on ads or blank spaces. It also fixes Wi-Fi drops automatically and lets you print or scan from your phone with just one tap. Think of it as a smart printer that finally makes printing easy again. All right, if you want a gift that delivers just pure joy, check this one out. This is the Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder. It's all over my social feeds, and it is just fun. It uses AI to identify every bird that stops by, then sends crystal clear photos to your phone as often as you want. Families, grandparents, even kids love it. It is tech that connects people to nature, and with nearly half off for the holidays, it's one of those rare gadgets that just feels good and does good. Speaking of feeling good, beauty tech is booming, and the viral SolarWave Wrinkle Retreat Pro Mask is one that everyone's raving about. It uses 320 LEDs to boost collagen and brighten skin in just 3 minutes a day. This is the same red light therapy that the pros use, only now it's pain-free and portable. I saw visible results in just 1 week, smoother, glowier, more even tone. And right now, this is buy one, get one free. All right, here is my latest gadget obsession. This is called the Hoop Arcade, and it is the first smart basketball arcade that tracks every make, miss, and even shot distance, then serves the ball right back. The backboard doubles as a smart TV, so you can stream a game or show while you shoot. There's a whole exercise component to it, folds up easily, keeps everyone moving, and it is $400 off for the holidays. Serious slam dunk gift for families or anyone with a competitive streak. Can I make it here? Yes, I can. Go to techish.com for more.
Thanksgiving has always been about connection, but meal prep and leftover fatigue can make the experience a challenge. Joining us now is New York Times bestselling author and comfort food creator Dan Pelosi. Hi, Dan.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Okay, so where do we start?
Well, Thanksgiving is changing. It's still one of America's most cherished holidays, with 91% of adults planning on celebrating, but lots of people are choosing relaxed gatherings over long hours in the kitchen, and that brings us to Friendsgiving. McCain is who I'm partnering with to celebrate the ultimate Friendsgiving hack, Friesgiving, which is a way for you to bring everyone's favorite dish to your Thanksgiving table, fries. Friesgiving is all about celebrating togetherness with something everyone already loves. I partnered with McCain to create these loaded herb fries. I've started with these McCain quick cook crinkle fries, which cook crispy in minutes. And they are the perfect foundation for you to load them with all of your favorite leftovers. And I start with leftover herbs. I've got rosemary, sage, thyme, and they get nice and hot and crispy, and they smell amazing. I load them with hunks of brie, toss them in the oven, get it nice and melty, and then I create 2 delicious fry sauces, this tangy cranberry ketchup and this creamy gravy mayo, using 2 classic Thanksgiving leftovers. Then, if you're looking for more ideas, I'm obsessed with this fry board. I've got 3 of my favorite McCain fries. I've got these garlic and herb fries, which are restaurant quality, so delicious. I've got these sweet potato crinkle fries, sweet, crispy, gorgeous. Then we have everyone's favorite, happiest fry, the Smiles, which will make everyone of all ages at your table smile. We're surrounding them with cheese, meat, fries, dipping sauces to create the most interactive, fun thing on your table. I think you want to take small steps to be as little stress as possible while you're entertaining so you can interact with everyone. So make sure you've read all of your recipes through so you know what you're doing and how you're doing it. I think you have to focus on not having everything being hot on the table. You can have room temperature, you can have warm, and you can have really hot. I love these fries because they can crisp up while I'm carving my turkey. So really think about how you're using your oven, reading all of your recipes, and making sure your pantry is stocked, and you'll be able to have a lovely time with your guests without being stressed.
Dan, thank you. Where do we go for more info?
McCainFoodsUSA.com/friesgiving has tons of great recipes, including a breakfast poutine that I'm obsessed with. And of course, the freezer aisle in your local grocery store will get you all of the McCain fries that you need to celebrate Friesgiving.
Dan, thanks so much for joining us. We'll post this on our website at dailyflashshow.com/FMI.
Hey, check this out. We got some highlights from the Savannah Film Festival. Cool stuff. Look at this.
The 28th annual SCAD Savannah Film Festival didn't disappoint. Kristen Stewart unveiled her directorial debut, The Chronology of Water.
I've been living with this very personally for like 8 years, so I'm so grateful to be able to share it. It feels so exposing in a stunning, beautiful way.
John Chu explained how he overcame pressures to deliver 2 new Wicked tales.
I wanted my kids to look at this story, whether they understand it now or not, but that's my dad. That's his heart up there.
The fan force was with Mark Hamill as he picked up the Lifetime Achievement Award.
All I wanted to do was be able to make a living doing what I loved. That I accomplished, and I'm never not appreciative of that.
Go to filmfest.scad.edu for more.
Follow The Daily Buzz on social media.
All right, let's find out what you need to binge watch this weekend. Stream for the weekend. Jackson, we start with you.
Oh my gosh, my new obsession, my pick for the weekend is In the Eye of the Storm, Season 3 on Discovery.
Siren's going. Directly to our south, I think. Oh, I can hear it! There it is! It might be coming at us. I hear it! I hear a tornado right now. Oh, it's here. Look at that. Yes, it's happening, you guys. There it is. To produce. Yeah, did you freaking see that?
I am telling you, you're on the edge of your seat. It is terrifying. There are 3 seasons. It's all natural weather disasters. And one of our Orlando weather forecasters was just featured in the first episode.
You know, living in Oklahoma,
Yes.
There are so many storm chasers and stuff. It's a different breed of people. They have a different mindset because they go right in the middle of the storm, and it's amazing. I'm going to definitely check this out.
It is so good.
My pick for this week is just something you have to see to believe. It's the Kim Kardashian legal soap opera, All Is Fair.
You better whoop.
Oh, Laura. Wow, it's you. Right this way.
You better whoop.
You're the best divorce lawyers in town. I need you to tell us the whole story. We got married when I was still an undergrad.
We were in love, and it was all perfect. Except for this one small thing.
I trusted him.
Guys, this is on Hulu.
Elizabeth Berkley?
I'll tell you what. It's one of those things my wife had me start watching. And I'm like, I can't turn away.
You're hate watching it.
I love it. I am so hate watching it. This is why we love car accidents. And every actress around Kim is great.
Yeah.
And Kim is the focal point. And it's just like she did this show to get free clothes. That's all I can figure.
Believe it. I can't believe who else in it. All right, if you like your comedy a little smart, a little sexy, and a whole retro, you're gonna love this one. Let's talk about Minx.
When back to school makes you feel like a fool, you too can snag a spouse. Find your thin within. This country treats women like second-class citizens. We're overlooked, underpaid, and overwhelmed. We deserve a magazine that inspires us. The matriarchy awakens.
Why is she so angry?
I believe I covered that.
All right, the show's actually been out for a few years.
Yeah.
It's set in the 70s. It follows a young feminist. Anyway, you can check it out on Stars. And this is not, you want the kids around to watch it.
No, adults only.
Y'all have a fantastic weekend. We'll see
Okay.
you when we look at you. Bye-bye.